Hello, everybody. Happy December 1st. Oh my goodness sakes. It's hard to believe it's December. We are now in the official countdown to Christmas. Craziness, right? Before you know it, it will be here too. So welcome on in. My name is Dawn Burchett. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator who's addicted to stamps, paper, ink, embellishments, all the things that make pretty things, right? So as you come on in, make sure to say hello. Let me know where you're viewing from. We're getting back on track with being here on Sundays live in person. And today's going to be a fun one. We're kind of jumping all over the place today with some fun, very simple gifts and things that you can make for the holidays quickly, very quickly. So as you do come on in and join us, go ahead. If you haven't already, please join the email newsletter for the chalet. Go ahead and use this QR code by opening up the camera on your phone, and it'll scan it automatically and it will show a link, and you just click on the link and it will take you directly to where you need to go to sign up for my newsletter. This way we can keep in touch with each other as things are happening here at the chalet. Locally, I'm in Michigan, but we can do business no matter where we're at, right? And so if there are things that you would like to know about as far as in the Stampin' Up! World as well, this is a great place right here to do the joining for my email. All right. Along with that, couple of other things. My goodness, it's so funny because I get excited when I'm on here with you guys because there's so much I want to talk about and to show you guys and to get into the stamping, and every time my tongue gets tied. Anyway, you can find me at all the places. So you are here on my business page, and I'm glad that you're here, and make sure to follow me here. But I also have a community on Facebook, which is a group. So go ahead and join Dawn's Creative Chalet community. We'd love to have you over there. Also, if you haven't already done so, please like and share my YouTube channel, which is Dawn's Creative Chalet. We are almost to 800 subscribers, you guys. I'm really excited. I actually want to get to 1K by the end of this year. So if you know of others who are crafty and would enjoy my content, please share my YouTube channel with your buddies. And the more the merrier, I always say. Also, with today's projects, make sure to go and check out my blog, which is Dawn's Creative Chalet. And about an hour after the live is over, I go ahead and I add all the links over there as well. Hey, Kristen, happy Sunday crafternoon. And of course, my online store. And because it's December, we have a new host code, you guys. So here's the December 2024 host code. So if there's anything that you see that you like to grab up, make sure to go ahead and do that. I appreciate your business. It's what keeps me going. And I love to share what I do. Let's see here. What else did I want to talk to you guys about today? Let's see. We have some upcoming things here at the chalet. And then I'm going to talk to you about a couple of fun things that are going on with Stampin' Up! As well. But we're right about here. Wow. December the 6th is our December Sip and Stamp. It feels like it's been forever since I was there because I had to cancel November, which is a first in like the 2.5-3 years that I've been doing Sip and Stamp over at Starbucks. I needed to go see my dad in Florida. But anyway, we're back on track. And for this coming, that would be this Friday. Holy cow. Friday, December 6th, noon to 2 at the Ludington, Michigan Starbucks. Come on over. It's free. It's a free make and take. And we are going to obviously do a holiday craft. So you won't want to miss it. And when you're there, you guys, no one pays me to say this, but I just tried a new drink today, and I decided to just get a tall because I wasn't sure if I would like it. This is the bomb diggity. If you guys stop by Starbucks, it's a cranberry drink, and I like light ice in it because obviously they put too much ice in it otherwise. I'm just going to say it. And I like more drink than I like ice. But anyway, they put coconut milk in it. And if you like the pink drink, that is the next best bomb diggity drink I've had. It's really, really good. I'm really impressed. And by the way, have you guys seen, I know I'm getting way off track here, but I always do. What's new? Have you guys, if you've been on TikTok or if you see reels on Facebook, there's a new trend going around and I got to try it. So, hey, Judy, happy Sunday afternoon. It's good to see you. Hello, hello. The new thing is making what do they call it? Freeze-dried or candied cranberries. Oh my gosh, they look so good. So I need to try it. I have found a couple of different recipes for it where they soak the berries overnight, depending on what you like, whether you want to do it with orange juice and Sprite, or what else have I seen? I can't remember now. I have to hunt down. But anyway, so you soak your cranberries overnight. Oh, it was lemon juice and orange juice and something else. Anyway, you soak your cranberries overnight, then you drain them, and then you put them into a bag of powdered sugar, and some even put a little bit of cinnamon in with the powdered sugar. And after you drain them, you put them all into a bag and you shake them up really tight, or really good, really tight. You need to have the bag on really tight, otherwise your cranberries are going to go all over. That's where my head was going. Anyway, so you shake them up, you coat them really good with this powdered sugar and possibly cinnamon if you like. And then you put them on a cookie sheet that has parchment paper on it. This actually sounds like I know what I'm doing in the kitchen, doesn't it? Fooled you. But anyway, and you put them in an oven that's like 200 degrees for just, I don't know, they said just basically like 15 minutes, enough to dry them so that the powdered sugar substance sticks to them and they're dry. And then you put them back into a container and you enjoy them, and they like pop when you bite into them. Oh my gosh, it just sounds so good. And then they're like chewy in the middle. I don't know. If you guys like cranberries, we got to try this, right? I'll have to try it, and maybe we'll bring some next Sunday here, and we'll give it either the thumbs up or the thumbs down on the recipe. Anyway, back to what's going on here at the chalet. Along with Starbucks, this coming Friday into the following week on Thursday, December the 12th, we have our Sentimental is what the theme is going to be, our creative card class. And just to kind of show you really quick, this is such a beautiful suite of product. So this is coming up on the 12th. To make the last of the Christmas cards. And then also into the following week, because we're moving up the product-based class a week because of the holidays. And we are going to be making some really fun things with the mix and match. And then also, along with these 4 cards, we're going to make a sampler. And yes, the frame is even included in the class. So if you're interested in that, and if you're a local, contact me. I'd love to have you for class. It's going to be a lot of fun. Get you all set up for the holiday season right before Christmas. And then as we get into January, we have our catalog kickoff, woohoo, on January 2nd. So if you would like, please join us. Hey, Marie, happy Sunday afternoon. It's good to see you. At the catalog kickoff, we sip, we sample, we snack, and we stamp, and it's a party. And we kick off the brand new spring catalog. I got the holiday catalog here that I'm looking at. So the January through April mini catalog. And we also have Celebration. So Celebration is going to be here before we know it. That'll kick off the same time our new catalog does, and it will end on February 28th. So a lot of fun things in store as we look into 2025. It's hard to believe, right? And then along with the catalog kickoff, we have, again, our creative card class on the second Thursday of the month, which is on January the 9th, and the product class, which will be on Thursday, January 23rd. And I'm getting those together. So I don't have samples, and I'm not even sure what we're going to do because I've been working on swaps and all kinds of things so that we have a lot of samples that we can peruse through during the catalog kickoff. Very exciting. Lots of good stuff. Also, if you haven't already, make sure to sign up by the 10th of December if you'd like to get the December kit. This is it right there. And it is called Notes from the Heart. So sign up by the 10th for that if you would like. And then also just a reminder, we have online exclusives. Remember, once again, these are items that will not be in any publication. And this particular one I like to point out because in the new spring catalog in January, you will not find a suite of product for Valentine's Day. There is a bundle that would be geared towards Valentine's Day, but if you want a whole suite of product, a collection, this is it. So make sure to go to my online store and you'll want to look for Hearts of Elegance. You can get the whole suite collection. Marbled Elegance is the name of the designer paper. It's gorgeous. I know this doesn't look very good. My printer is a cheapie, but anyway, it's beautiful and it's so good. And then we have these cute little heart embellishments. We have the gold twine, which is really cool. We have the bags. I know I showed this a few weeks back, maybe 4 weeks ago. We did a live on this. But again, grab it up. It's beautiful. And I think as the holidays, we're looking forward to Valentine's Day and that type of thing into January. I think that some of the stuff may become unorderable. So if you want it, if you love Valentine's Day, grab it up. Grab it up now. Also, there is the Happy Hibiscus. I did not get this one, but I'm very tempted because I really like all the samples I'm seeing, right? Doesn't that happen? You see one card and then you're hooked. Then it's like, oh, yeah, maybe I do need that after all, my crafting arsenal. And then also, just to mention a couple things that are coming up this week, this Tuesday, December the 3rd, we have a special release. So what Stampin' Up! Has done is they have taken 3 different older designer series paper packs and they've changed up the colors on them completely. So if you are a DSP junkie like myself, you're going to want to go ahead and grab these up. Here are the item numbers for them, and I'll keep it here for just a second. That way, if you are watching later, you can always stop the video and scribble them down. Again, these will be available this Tuesday, December the 3rd, and they are while supplies last, just to mention that. And then also, there is something else coming up, and I did not actually make a printout for it, but we have the last chance products sale coming out this Tuesday. That is including a lot of things in here. So if there are things that you have not purchased yet in here and you would like to get them, even if anything for next year's crafting for holiday, or if you want something yet for this holiday season, number one, make sure to order no later than the 13th. I actually suggest even earlier, the 10th, 11th in there, if you want it before Christmas, okay? After that, it's going to be touch and go. So I would say safest for me, I would be ordering by the 10th with anything that you want for Christmas, whether it's in this book, the annual catalog, online exclusives, all the things. Okay. And then, like I said, December 3rd, the pricing, the markdowns, I believe, on some products will start Tuesday. So make sure to check my online store. That's going to be where it's all going to happen. That's going to be where I'll have to check and see what is marked down as well. So if you are wanting to be a part of that, make sure to be up early and check that out on December 3rd, this Tuesday. Last chance products, okay? There are obviously going to be some things that will end up carrying over, but there are some things that are while supplies last. And I hate to have anybody miss out. Speaking of online exclusives, we're coming out with some new stuff into January. This is one of them. Oh my gosh, this paper is gorgeous. In fact, let me show you if I can find it here pretty quick. I've made some samples of all of our papers coming up. This one right here. Oh my goodness. It's beautiful. It is so pretty. It almost looks like you sketched it yourself. And check out the black and white paper. Yo, I love it. I absolutely love it. I love black and white because it obviously goes with anything, any color. So anyway, I just wanted to show you this. It's called Mixed Media Florals. It's a 12 by 12 pack. It's going to be an online exclusive. They're also coming out with Memories and More. You know, the cards, the 3x4 and 4x6 card packs. And, oh my gosh, let me see. Can I show them to you here? Yeah, these right here will be coming out in January for you guys. I'm loving these. And you'll see why once I'm able to get mine. I forgot to order them in my pre-order. I just placed an order for these. I can't wait to get them. I'm so excited. They are now available for demonstrators to order. And, you know, you guys, one more thing here. The scrapbooking products, I am loving our scrapbooking workshop kits. Maybe not today, but maybe next week, I'm going to show you all 4 that I've put together. I put together all 4 of these kits. I really am loving them. I have the itch to get back into this whole scrapbooking gig. And soon, I believe in January, I'm not positive, don't take this down in stone, but I believe that we're going to be having 12 by 12 memory keeping books, you know, with the sleeves, the page protectors is the correct name for those, 3 ring binders, and flip flaps, I think is all coming out here really soon, along with 12 by 12 paper that has a white core in all 40 of our colors and our color families of the bright, subtles, regals, and neutrals. So I am super excited about that. But anyway, once again, if you're wanting anything out of here yet, order by the 10th. This Tuesday is the last chance list. That comes out. Grab that stuff. And a reminder again on that new designer paper in the limited while supplies last. The older paper that's in new colors. I hope that made sense. Okay. Whew, I think we got through all of that stuff. So let's get into today with some stamping. To show you guys, first of all the things that we're using. We're going to feature this DSP for the most part. This is such a fun pack of paper. I've really loved playing with it. Some of the images work with the dies that come in the bundle. And there's just fun patterns. Excuse me, my nose is running there. There are larger patterns and there's smaller patterns, and depending on the projects that you're using, really, really cool stuff. So for the most part, we're using this. And then we're also using another, which, let me see if I have that on hand here. Oh, by the way, this is that Marbled Elegance paper for the Valentine. Now, doesn't that look prettier than my printer? It actually has the gold foil in it. It is so to die for, and there's the item number for it. I believe it's $16.95 for this one because of the foil and all the paper. But, oh, it's just simply gorgeous. Okay, so we are looking for that 6x6 paper. And where did it go? I probably won't find it just because, right? Let's see. Aha! Here it is. Okay. I'm also using this today. This is called Take a Bow. It's 6x6 DSP, which is also in the mini holiday book. And we're going to make a really fun very simple party favor with this pack. So I just wanted to show you all the patterns in that as well, along with Reindeer Days. Okay, get this out of the way. Let's stamp. I needed to find a place for that it didn't fall over. Let's see. I decided to go bananas, and I'm using Sweetest Star. Basically what I'm using these for is the sentiments. So if you guys don't have these, you can substitute with any sentiment that you have on hand. Okay, I just want to let you know where I'm getting mine from. So the May Your Days Be Merry and Bright, I'm using from Sweetest Star in this stamp set or bundle. That comes with a punch, by the way. Then I'm also using Merry Christmas to You from the Christmas Labels bundle. And just to also show you that whoa, the dies are falling out. I'm using this die from that bundle as well. This is a great bundle for the sentiments and doing different things with them, whether it's on a card, making little Christmas gifty things, tags, bags, all the things. So that's Christmas Labels. And then also I'm using Merry Christmas from Reindeer Fun, and also that Reindeer Days or Reindeer Fun paper is what we're also using for half of our projects today. And like I said, the die that fits with some of the designs in the DSP. And then also using Snowy Wonder. This has also been very popular, the designer paper that goes with this whole suite. Beautiful. And we're going to use Season's Greetings from this set today. All right. And also, the other thing that we're going to use today is the book treat boxes. And there's the item number for you guys. If you haven't gotten these are really super cool. We're going to make something with these today. And gosh, I think I got it all. So first of all, like I said, today is all about being like Santa's helper. Those little gifts for people, such as, let's see here, like a teacher or a postal carrier, UPS man, who I love dearly, the bank teller, anybody you want to give a random act of kindness to, all of those things. These are very inexpensive things that you can do for others during the holiday season. So I thought I would share them with you. And I also made these for my vendor event that I had a few weeks back. This is really fun. This is a notepad holder. So it just holds a little pad of paper and a mini RSVP pen. Now I'll have to get the links and put them on my blog so that you guys will know where to get the mini RSVP pens from and the correct size of the pads of white paper that you can put on the inside as well. And also keep in mind that these are evergreen ideas. That means that you could use this for any holiday, any occasion. You could do these for a birthday party. You could just theme these with some really pretty paper and have it say something like, I don't know, have a great day or whatever the case. So don't think of it as just like Christmas. Think of it as you could just change up the theme and make them any time of the year. So first of all, grabbing all my stuff here, I want you guys to help me out. So get your fingers ready on your keyboard. I want to know if we should make this holder garden green or granny apple green. Garden green or granny apple. This is the designer series paper that we're going to use. Well, actually I have two. This is really interactive today. So should we use the presents or the plaid? And should we do granny apple green or garden green? So go ahead, vote really quick. Hurry, chop, chop. And while you're doing that, I'm going to get my pad of paper. and my mini RSVP pins. So this is the information on them. What's really cool about RSVP pins, you can take them apart and then take a very small piece of the designer paper and put it into the reservoir. I don't know what you want to call that. But anyway, they will, yeah, I think it's up here. Yeah, they will unscrew like so. You can roll up a piece of designer paper. Garden plaid, garden and plaid, all right. And you can put it inside there, and then it will match your project. Now, I didn't do that with these. I want them to be like super uber quick, but you could definitely do that. That's the great thing about RSVP pens. They come in the mini size and also the regular size ink pens that you can find on Amazon, which I love. So Kristen says garden and plaid. Okay. We will do that. Kristen, you're the only one that voted. So I guess you get the say. All right. And then also, once again, these are also from Amazon. I bought a whole bunch of these. I've been going through these now for a couple of years, quite honestly. But they're nice. Instead of having, the yellow paper, they're white. So they go with just about anything, right? Any color. And they have the sticky on them on the back, just like Post-it notes normally do. I don't know what brand this is, but again, I will make sure to get the link for you on my blog. So we're going to set that over there, and we're going to get a pen. I don't know what I was thinking. Don't even ignore that. Okay. Anyway, so Kristen said the plaid and the garden green. Now, one thing that I did on this one, and I did prep this one in advance. So what I'm going to do, I tell you what, let's do this. I'm just going to show you how I did prep to make this. So this is a piece of the gray apple green, but we're just going to use this for sake of demonstration, right? And let me get my cheat sheet. Where did it go? Oh, there it is, right in front of me. So you're going to want your cardstock to be 3 inches by 10 1/4. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to score at 3 inches. Make sure it's a score and not your cutting blade. I did that several times. So 3 inches, 3 1/2, 4 inches, and then we need to expand out our arm here, and then again at 7 1/2 inches. So it's 3, 3 1/2, 4, and 7 1/2 inches. And then we're going to go ahead, tuck that arm back inside because we won't need that anymore. The other thing that I wanted to show you here, where the score lines are, can you see that kind of sort of-ish? So these 3 score lines right here, this is where the crease is to hold your little pen. So what you're going to want to do, on this one, I did it too wide. I'm just going to say it. I goofed, but we're going to keep it like this. And I only went in on each side 1/2 inch. It should have been 1 inch on each side. Wasn't thinking. It's already done. It's all good. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the 3 inch side here. I'm going to go in on this side. There's some measurements. I'm going to go to the 1 inch. We're going to work on this side right here. Now what's really cool, if you guys have our paper trimmer, the Stampin' Up! Paper trimmer, what I love about it, there's a little notch. Let me see if I can show you guys here. There's a little notch. Don't get it in the right spot. Right here on the edge. So what's really cool about that, it can help you line up things like this that you're working on in the middle of it. Because you're like, well, how did you do that? So I'm going to line up that little notch with this score line. I'm going to go up to the last score line. There's the 3 score lines here. I'm going to cut all the way from the bottom to the top score line. And I can see that because it's clear for our guide. So I'm just going to go up just like that. We've made our first cut. Then we're going to turn it again, go to the 1 inch, take that little notch, make sure it is meeting the score line on the bottom, and go up to the top score line, and you're good. And that's the hardest part about this. Super easy, right? So with that being said, Kristen said garden green and plaid, so that's what we're going to do. So the first thing you're going to want is your bone folder. This bottom piece is going to bend upward. This kind of gives it more stability where your pad is going to go, your paper pad. And then, let's see here, I'm going to go ahead and score that top score line here and score that bottom. See how it's going to look really weird, but that's okay. It's okay. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and pop this out. And just like that, you now have an area for your pen. Simple, right? So what I'm going to do is get my multi-purpose liquid glue. I just filled this up. I've been going through glue like crazy lately with all these little Christmas projects. And we're going to go ahead and flip that up and go ahead and glue it in place. And then the other thing we're going to do is we're going to put glue right here on these 2 little tabs. And then just hold it in place for a couple seconds and give it a good rub. And then taking our pad of paper, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to peel off this last piece. But you know, and actually you could have just kept it there now I'm thinking about it. And I'm going to go ahead and put some of my multi-purpose glue down. And we're going to line it up just like so. Press it in place. And even take the back side, rub it a little bit. And there is your pad of paper. And then you can put your ink pen right in there like so. Like I said, you really don't need it this wide. Whatever, it's all good. And then, excuse me, I got frogs in my throat this morning. I don't know what the deal is. Okay, this is a piece of real red, and this is cut at 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 square. 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. This is the DSP, which is cut at 2.5 by 2.5. So I'm going to go ahead and layer these together with my multi-purpose glue. Oh, look at that sweet baby on the back. And I'm going to go ahead and layer them just like that. Add a little bit more multi-purpose glue. And there we are. And then I also cut a piece of basic white. This is cut at, let's see here, 1 by 2.5. And whoops, I got glue on my finger. I'm going to go ahead and grab my real red ink pad. And make sure that this is stuck to my block. I have not washed my blocks. I know, naughty me. And so I'm having a hard time with these sticking. And if you do have an issue with your stamp sticking, it's most likely because of the oil and such off of your hands and that type of thing. Just clean your blocks. And you can also clean your stamps. Use Dawn dish water soap. Oh, that came out pretty good. Good job, Dawn. Thank you. You know, sometimes you can talk so mean to yourself. Sometimes you have to give yourself a compliment too, right? Okay, there we are. And with that, I'm going to go ahead. Ooh, that looks pretty. That was a good choice, Kristen. I'm going to go ahead and glue this on like so. And again, this is from Snowy Wonder, from that bundle, that Sentiment. And then I also already tied a bow. The magic of Facebook Live, right? This is the iridescent ribbon. There we go. It's very pretty. And it just goes with everything. So I'm going to go ahead and grab, whoa, my glue dots that are wanting to walk across my table. And I'm going to put a couple on there just for good measure. And decorate it just like so. And there you go. That is project number 1. Let me know what you guys think of that. And if you do make these, let me know. Show me. I would love to see what you come up with different patterns and sentiments and all of that good stuff. Okay. So let's go ahead. We're going to give those to Santa so he can deliver those into somebody's stocking. The next little project here, I love to make these every year. And they're the cutest and they are so simple to make. So with that being said, you're best to do this with non-directional designer paper. And, oh, I don't have, or did I? I thought I had the whole pad of paper here, but oh well, it's all good. So with that being said, non-directional is better because you could have like reindeers flying around upside down and that kind of thing, which is not a big deal, I guess, but it just seems to work out better. So you need a 6x6 piece of paper. So if you do have 12x12, just cut it down to a 6x6 piece. And what you're going to do, now I gotta see if I can remember how to do this. Oh, dearest me. Okay, let's see here. I need to, I think go, no, it's, oh my gosh, now I'm having a brain fart. Okay, we might wait on this. I knew that would happen as soon as I got on here. Oh, dawn. Or is it like, well, sugar biscuit. Yeah, let's wait on that one. Brain fart time, I tell ya. I can't believe after I think I've made at least 60 of those, you guys. What is wrong with me today? I don't know. Anyway, okay, next, we're just moving on. So this is a very, very, very easy layout for a card when you don't have a lot of time and you need to get some cards out in the mail. Okay, so first of all, I'm using a piece of basic white thick cardstock. Of course, you could use whatever cardstock you want with whatever designer series paper that you're using. I just love this layout because it is so easy. You can jazz it up a bit if you like, but if you don't have time to do that, it's okay. And for me, I can cut up paper like a ninja. That I can do pretty quick. Sometimes though, with all the other fussy stuff, I can't always do quick. But I tell you what, this is better than nothing if you need to get some cards out in the mail. And I think it's actually kind of super cute. And one of my very favorite layouts. Hi, Carol. Happy Sunday afternoon. So as you can see, I've used the Reindeer Days paper. So give you a little glance there. They're all cute, right? So with that being said, and if you don't even have time to make like a fancy money holder, just put money into a card, right? Everybody, or a gift card or whatever it is that you like to give that's flat and could fit inside a card. So with that being said, this is cut at 5.5 by 8.5 and scored at 4 1/4. And then we have a piece of the cardstock, which is 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. And then, whoops, I have my designer series paper that I've cut at 3 by 4. And then we also have a strip of cardstock cut at 1 by 4 1/4. And then I've also punched a circle. This is basic white, and I used the 2 3/8 circle punch, which is available online. Oh, hello there. But anyway, this 2 3/8 inch circle punch is an online exclusive. So it is a good size circle. I love this punch. I use this an awful lot because I use this layout an awful lot. In fact, ask my team whenever I'm sending cards to them. It's almost the same layout, just different designer series paper when it comes to their recognition that I do on a monthly basis. Okay, guys, you ready to vote? Should we do presents or should we do reindeer? Both will go with this. Oh, and we also have, I don't think I'd use that one on there, but we also have jingle bells. So go ahead and vote. Should we use presents, the reindeer, or the jingle bells? Any of them will go with the red, which is awesome. So I'm going to let you guys vote. And while you're doing that, I think what I'll do is we'll stamp the sentiment. So I'm using, whoops, not using that. That just came off the other block. I'm going to use the sentiment from Sweetest Star. That one right there. And I'm going to use Real Red ink. Kristen says, presents. I'm with you, girlfriend. I kind of like the presents. Anybody else want to vote? No, you want to do bells? Bells instead of presents? Okay. Anybody else have a vote? All right. I'm going to go ahead. Perfect. Looks good. I hear the roosters from the neighbors. Those things are so confused. They never, like, make noise in the morning. It's always in the afternoon and evening hours. I'm like, where are you in the morning? I thought that you're supposed to, I don't know, whatever. Okay, so either or. Either or? Well, I tell you what. I'll let you look. So there's that. Or the presents. Kind of like an eye test, right? 1 or 2. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know. I know I'm delayed by like 10 seconds to you guys, so I have to be patient when I'm asking for an answer. All right. Either. Okay. All right. We'll use jingle bells because I know you voted on that first, Kristen, so why not? It'll be more of a monochromatic look, which I kind of like. So we're going to go ahead and use our multi-purpose glue. I know I almost say this every week, but this is our multi-purpose glue. I like to put it in a container. Goodness sakes, excuse me. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I like to put it in a container that has this really fine tip, kind of sort of like our fine tip glue pen, because I believe that the original container that our green glue comes in, no, it's not green. We just call it green glue because it's in a green container. But the tip on this, I think, is almost too wide. It comes out like there's too much. And I think that's why I never really liked the liquid glue. I always had it all over the place. I became a hot mess with it. And this way, I can control how much is coming out of the bottle with that fine tip. And it makes me a happy camper because I'm not getting it all over the place. Okay, the 3x4 and the 3 1/4 by 4 1/4 I layered together and then put it onto the card base. This is the 4 1/4 piece. And we're going to go ahead and put that there. And then you can either be really fancy and use dimensionals. We'll do that today. But honestly, I put this one on just with multi-purpose glue. Like I said, whatever it is that fits your needs in a hurry to make a stack. And I have made a very big stack of these I'm sending to my customers in the near future. So if you have purchased products with me, shopping with me in the last year, you're going to find that you're going to have a little gifty in your mailbox. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. It has to be somewhat of a surprise, right? So anyway, a very quick card. Aren't they cute? Like I said, there's nothing super fancy, but they don't have to be fancy. They're handmade, and this way you can get them out the door in time. So that is another project for you. And then also, let's grab these. Oh my gosh, these are so stinking cute. So I have all my bits and pieces here, and I'm going to actually put a box together to show you guys how easy these are. Okay, so you have a top and a bottom. And you don't even need glue because they've already put the adhesive on there for you. I'm going to move this right out of the way and bring in my bone folder. One of 3 that are on my table, yet I can't place any of them. Oh boy. In fact, I might not even need that. So what you'll do is you're just going to fold on all the score lines. How easy is that? And then, whoops, I'm going to grab my Take Your Pick tool, and like I said, they have adhesive on them already. So you're going to peel off these 2 strips. And then you're going to fold these in and then tuck that down. Same with this side. And just make sure that the glue is adhered on either side. And then for this part, this is the base. And again, they have 2 strips of double-sided tape already for you. They even put one on here, but I don't like to use that because then it's sealed, so to speak, and then someone's going to have to rip it to get into it. So I'm going to show you something else that I like to do with these. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and peel those off and see if I can get this in there correct and not crooked. All right, there we go. So we're going to just take the base. Our glue is exposed. And there we go. And there is your box. It is that simple. And it's even scored where this needs to bend. Love these. They are so cute. They're kind of based on something that I know I love to receive every single year at Christmas. And that was the Lifesaver box. Do you guys remember those? Am I dating myself? Like, I think that they still make them, but you have to pay big bucks on Amazon to get them. But my mom, there were 2 things that I always loved to get at Christmas time. One of them was the Lifesavers book, and it would open up and all the Lifesavers inside. I thought that was so cool. And the other thing was a new box of Crayola 64 count crayons. And I would go ahead and rearrange them in rainbow color. And of course, I also had coloring books as well. So I've kind of been a paper crafter since forever. Yeah. But I don't know. You guys tell me, what is it that you, I don't know, nostalgic, right? Something that you either received year after year or something that you guys love to get that you received as a gift. Go ahead and just share while we're doing this. So anyway, with that being said, this is kind of naked. It needs some jazzed up pretties on it. So first of all, I've cut a piece of cardstock. This is Real Red, and I've cut it to, I think it's 2 7/8. Yes, 2 7/8 by 3 7/8. It's just a little bit slighter. You could get away with 3 by 4, but I don't know. I thought it was just really tight on there, so I wanted to have a little bit of give, and I kind of like the white showing on this one. Anyway, and then this is a piece of DSP cut at Let's see here. It's, oh my goodness, I'm having a brain fart here. It's an 1/8 smaller. So 2 3/4 by 3 3/4, I think. Oh my lordy, you think that I didn't prep for this today or something. Let's see here. Now I don't trust me. Yeah. 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Ish. And I'm going to layer those together. And then I also have a piece of, it's like 3 7/8, almost 4 inches by 1 inch. This is going to be for the spine. And then I have a piece of 1/2 by 3 inches, I believe. Yep. For the sentiment. This is basic white. And then you guys, have you seen, did you guys know that we've had glitter paper in our mini catalog, our holiday mini book. And for the longest time, I overlooked it. On this one, I used the red, but they also have Granny Apple Green and I believe Garden Green. I grabbed the Granny Apple Green. I thought it was kind of pretty and very festive and something different. And then also, I cut out some of the critters so you guys can help me vote on this. It's a voting day. Isn't this fun? I'm putting you guys on the spot. So, should I use, I'm going to put the leaping deer, the cute look at me deer, or the deer that looks like a snowman. Which should I use on the front of this gift box? I don't know. You guys vote. The jumping deer, the I'm cute deer, or the snowman deer. So while you're doing that, voting, we're going to go ahead and assemble a couple of things here. So first of all, I'm going to layer these two pieces together using my multi-purpose glue. All right, just like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and put it on the front of the box, again using multi-purpose glue. And just like that. And it's instantly pretty, right? And then we're going to go ahead and take this 1 by 3 7/8 inch strip, and we're going to put it on the spine of the book, just to make it a little extra pretty. I mean, it's not something that you have to do, but I just like the little extras, right? And we're going to go ahead and center that on like so. The other thing that's nice about multi-purpose glue, it gives you a couple of seconds to shift it around. The snowman deer. Oh, I like. Okay, we're going to put these other little cuties away over here for a different project. And we're going to use this one. You know, he hasn't gotten a lot of love, I have to say, for sure. I have not seen this little guy on many projects. And he's kind of stinking cute. And besides that, he'll go perfectly, look at that with the green. Oh, love it. So what I'm going to do, because this little notchy will be, you'll want to have it tucked or glued, right? I don't want to glue it. You'd rip the pretty paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some dimensionals, and I'm going to make sure that we do not put a dimensional on this side of the circle. We're going to put it the other 3 sides. And that way, it'll give a place for this guy to slip in underneath and keep the box closed. So we're going to put those on this side. So this will slip just like that, right? That way, it can be reused for another gift for the next year, or I don't know, or whatever. And you guys, look what's inside. I didn't show you. Oh, yeah. Of course. And of course, you could put in a gift card along with the chocolates, or money, or a diamond necklace, or a diamond ring, or earrings. You know, just saying. A girl can dream, right? That's what Christmas is for. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this little snowman guy on with some dimensionals. Oh, isn't he cute? Look at him. Oh my gosh. And I've already went ahead and I stamped this. Again, this is from the Reindeer Fun bundle. And I've already stamped it in red. I'm going to use this one. I already had it in my stash. And we're just going to go ahead and put it on there just like so. And can you see the smokestack going off? Because I'm still trying to figure out how he did that diaper fold. Boy, do I feel silly about that. Oh, Lordy. I'm going to grab my take your pick and our peppermints, the things I have under lock and key, because, oh my gosh, these things sell out every time we get them back in stock. I'm kind of wondering if they're going to end up carrying these over. Because they are flippin' adorable. And I think that they're going to be super cute on my project here. So let's go ahead and add some peppermints. There we go. And how about a little itty bitty baby peppermint here? I love it. Love it. Okay, so that is a quick gift card type holder, candy holder. Whatever you want it to be holder. Yeah, this one here I made with the dies in that bundle of Reindeer Fun and built up my reindeer and something just a little bit different. But once again, I put some chocolates inside. Isn't that cute? And I did the same thing with this circle. I did use the Stylish Shapes dies on that one. Did a little extra on it. And again, just put the dimensionals under 3 of the 4 sides so this could slip and stay into place and not have to glue it. But anyway, that is the cute little box. Now let's go back because I'm going to try to conquer this. Gosh darn it. And I know some of you are laughing at me because you're like, Dawn, that's so simple. How come you can't remember? I don't know why I'm having a brain fart. I don't know. But anyway, where did I even put it? Oh my gosh. It like ran away from my table. Oh, here it is. In front of me. Imagine that. Okay. So we are going to do, maybe it's this. No. Oh my Lordy. Now I'm feeling so silly. Okay. Dawn, seriously. Maybe it's like this. There we go. There we go. Okay, so you fold it in half. It's all coming back to me now. And then we're going to fold it like this. I got it. I got it. I got it. I knew that there was something. I'm like, okay, this has got to come back to me. Like I said, I've made at least 50 of these for my little vendor event. And then you'll fold this down just like that. Yay. Hi, Donna. Happy Sunday crafternoon. There we go. Woo. Oh, I feel so much better. I'm like, I feel so silly. Don't you hate when that happens? I think that's a case of me getting old. I'll admit it. I have brain farts. So anyway, it was that easy. So once again, you take your 6x6, you fold it in half. Then you do the diaper fold where this corner almost reaches to the end of this side, then the corner that almost reaches to the end of this-ish, and then fold this down. And then you take your yummy Ghirardelli's. This is the peppermint I like. This is the only peppermint that I will eat because it has chocolate on the underside and it tones down that peppermint taste. Otherwise, do not get me anything peppermint because I will not eat it. Blech. But these I love. I love. Isn't that strange? It's kind of like I do not like onions, but I love onion rings. I don't know. I'm a weird dudette. Anyway, so you fold this down. You don't even really need glue, but what I'm going to do, I've cut this in advance from the Christmas labels. In fact, I cut several in case I had a bad day and did some really bad stamping. But with that being said, I have, and we're going to do choices again. I'm going to jazz this one up This one, I just made the label and I put it on with some dimensionals and I called it good, tucked my candy inside. But I'm going to make this one a little bit more fancy. So which should we use? Because we actually have both colors in this paper. So this is Granny Apple Green and this is Garden Green. So I thought maybe that would look kind of fancy schmancy, and then putting that on there like so. I don't know, what do you guys think? I'm going to go ahead and I am going to put just a little bit of glue, like just a little tiny dab of glue right there. There we go. And I need my Real Red ink. I've only used one color ink for all of my projects. That's pretty darn good. And then I'm going to also grab the stamp that I picked. Just says, Merry Christmas to you. I seriously am laughing at myself because I cannot believe that I forgot how to do that fold, Kristen. Isn't that awful? Maybe what I need in my stocking is, what do they call that stuff? Prevagen? Maybe. Oh, maybe Santa needs to deliver that in my stocking. Anyway, so there is the sentiment. I gotta laugh at myself, right? I mean, oh my goodness. So anyway, which color should I use? There's a little bit of both of these in there. So like I said, you can get away without, you know, and just put that on there like so. This is how I made all of mine for my vendor event. Oh dear. But any type of a flat candy could go in there, or once again, you could put a gift in there, a gift card. I know my business cards fit in there nicely. So if you are a demo and you are looking at getting your word out, you could also hand them out with your card inside and also a candy, right? There you go. But like I said, gift card or something like that, decorating it any way that you like. Okay, I don't see if anybody actually voted or not. I think we're going to go ahead and use Garden Green. Facebook is acting really goofy. I'm going to grab some dimensionals and we're going to stick this puppy on there. And that will be all 4 of my projects today, and I'll make sure to show them before we leave each other this afternoon. Also, just to mention, if you do place a minimum of a $50 order, I'm doing a little bit different of a special this week. If it's a $50 minimum order, this is kind of like my belated Black Friday special, Shop Saturday Small Business special. Then I don't know what today is. I know Saturday was Shop Small. And then tomorrow is Shop Online. So if you shop my online store, you spend a minimum of $50, you're going to receive a embellishment of my choice and 5 handmade cards from me. And they could be any occasion, not just Christmas, but any occasion that you can use anytime during the year. All right, and I'm also going to put this on with dimensionals because I like to be fluffy. Let's see, we'll put 3 on there for good measure, because with that surface of it being glitter, I want to make sure it's not going to fall off. And there we go. I love it. And then if you really want to spice it up, we could also add peppermints to it. Wouldn't that be cute, especially for adding the peppermint candy inside? And we can do a little peppermint there and one up there. How cute is that? So let me grab all of my goodies here so you guys can see it again. I apologize for having such a brain cramp on folding that. My goodness sakes. So here we go. So that's the diaper fold. And then again, we have our little treat boxes. Okay. And then we also have our note cards. How fun. And then also we have our very super quick, what do you want to call it? Handmade cards. Just like that. So we got through that. Oh my gosh, that's great. Oh boy. Yes. What a day. Anyway, thanks you guys so much for being here this afternoon. I appreciate you hanging out with me. And, you know, I guess one of the fun things about it being live is you never know what you're going to get with me. And that can be good or bad, but if anything, it'll give you a good laugh. So, if you guys make any of this stuff, let me know. Show me over in our group on Facebook and the community. I would love to see what you come up with. And I will be here next week, same time, same place at 1 o'clock Eastern time on Sunday. And we'll see what I can come up with, some kind of shenanigans for next week. But I hope that you guys have a good week. Remember, once again, the last chance sale goes on starting on Tuesday. So first come, first serve, the early bird gets the worm, all that good stuff. So check into my online store early and whoops, grab this once again so you can see the link. And also don't forget that I like to send that little goodie in the mail to you when you place an order of a minimum of $50. You guys have a great rest of your day, a super duper week, and I will see you next Sunday at 1 o'clock Eastern time. Bye-bye.